How to ensure and guarantee a stressful closing. This is Pete Montesino, your mortgage doc. Today we're going to talk about briefly how you can really make it as hard as possible on yourself, your realtor, and your lender to ensure a stressful closing. So, tip number one, short close dates. The realtor loves it, the loan officer loves it, and you're going to love it too. So make sure when you write a contract, you get the shortest possible amount of time, 2 weeks or less. And if you do that, make sure you don't schedule your inspection for 3 to 7 days after the contract's written. So we really have a short period of time because you can't really start on the loan until after the contract has been written and the inspection is done and we find out, hey, you're happy. Next tip, don't provide the info the loan officer asks. We don't really need it, right? So don't send it to us. Or if you do, take as much time as you need. We're closing in 2 weeks. If it takes you 5 to 7 days, no problem. Can't get the loan underwritten till we have the information. So, the best tip to get that loan done fast is to not give us what we need. Next tip. If you know what we need, but you can't find your papers, so a lot of us have gone paperless, right? So we have to log into an account. We have several accounts, right? You have accounts for your pay stubs, you have accounts for your bank accounts. You don't know your logins because you never log in, right? There's no real need to log into that information all that often. So a lot of times you can't find it. So take your time, figure it out. Get it to us when you can. It's tip number 3 on how to ensure a stressful closing. Next tip. Expect the lender to move quickly, with or without what we need. And if you disagree with what we have, don't send it. You talked to your cousin or your friend that was a lender 25 years ago, and they said they shouldn't need that. Don't send it. But hold us to perfection. You need to hold the loan officer to perfection. They need to make it work without it. I'm joking. Another tip. Really, really take your time. Remember, if the loan officer calls you and asks you for something, or the processor, the best thing for you to do is not return their phone call for 2 to 3 days. It's the best thing you could do. Because we really don't want to talk to you. We do like to call and say hi every so often, but we don't really need to talk to you. Final tip. This one's the really, really stressful one that'll really ensure that your realtor, your loan officer, and your family is happy and stressed at the same time. Shop for a new loan all the way up until the day of closing. Literally, make sure you tell that lender that you're still shopping and you want the best rate, the best terms, best everything, but you expect to close on time, but just so they know you're still shopping. That really feels good when you're a loan officer, and it should make you feel good too. May or may not make closing, but it'll be good and stressful. So, this is just a joke, right? You know that. Basically take everything I told you up top and do the exact opposite. The goal here is if you want a smooth process and you're buying a house and you want to enjoy it and make it a memorable experience, select a good loan officer. I don't know what's important. Most people it's rate or cost. Others experience and service. But hopefully the person that you pick to represent you and take care of you through your mortgage process actually cares, has your best interest in mind, wants to be a partner with you in helping you get into the house and provide a memorable experience for you and your family. So, remember what I said. We don't want to ensure a stressful closing. You definitely want to have a very memorable experience. So, I'm Pete Montesino. I'm the Mortgage Doc. If you have any questions, subscribe, call. If you need help with a mortgage experience and you want to have a really good one, I do loans. So, look forward to visiting with you. Thanks.